Hey YouTube. So in my last video, I did say that I was going to give an update to my trying to conceive journey. So this video is going to be about that. I know nobody really watches these things, so if you clicked on the video, thank you. Basically, on December 2nd, I had a procedure called a fallopian tube recanalization, and it was successful. So prior to that, I had blocked tubes and years of infertility, and then I was recommended by a doctor to do IVF, and I pushed for this procedure. And this procedure worked, and so ideally we would conceive, they told me, in the first 3 months after the procedure. I was really hopeful that I would conceive the first month. It would have meant that I would have found out on Christmas that I was pregnant, and instead I found out on Christmas that I was not pregnant, and that was pretty devastating. Prior to the appointment, I was feeling really good and really at peace with not having children, and just really feeling happy with the children that we do have and the family that we have. And so I was a little bit nervous about jumping back into the trying to conceive mindset, because it can be really difficult every month when you get a negative test. So I was nervous that I would sort of be kind of holding on to hope that I would get that positive test, and unfortunately I did not. A few weeks after the procedure, I had an appointment with my naturopath, and in October I had actually done a saliva test for testing my hormones, and I got the news back in December that a lot of my hormones are unbalanced, and so I'm estrogen dominant, which is probably a really big cause of my migraines as well as my endometriosis. And I'm very low in progesterone, which is necessary in order to conceive a healthy pregnancy. So I am starting this cycle, and going into it, I will be taking some progesterone in the second half of the cycle. Basically, you take it after you've ovulated so that it can support the implantation of the embryo. Yeah, so that's this month. I did not conceive last month. I still have a couple months where I should conceive. The doctor told me that if I don't conceive in 3 months after the procedure, to come back and redo the procedure. I have no desire to go back and ever do that procedure. It was incredibly painful, and I just don't want to put myself through this for years and years and years. Basically, I'm at a point right now where I've done everything I can do. I've advocated for myself, I've taken the supplements, I've had surgeries, I've had all kinds of tests. I really know now what's going on with my body, and I'm more interested in healing my body naturally than putting it through all of these rigorous tests and procedures just to conceive a child. So right now, and like I said, I'm starting a new cycle. We're going to be doing progesterone supplements this cycle. Really, those are to balance out my hormones and not so much to conceive, but a lot of women do take progesterone in order to conceive, so it is a pretty normal thing. We'll see what happens, and I will keep you updated. I think probably just my little sister watches these videos. I don't know, but anyways, that's the update for now. We did not conceive in December. We're hopeful for the future. We know what's going on, and we're just gonna go along with the ride and see what happens. So thank you so much for watching my video and your support, and if you or anyone you know is going through this, please leave me a comment, because it is so lonely when you are on this journey and you don't know anybody who is also going through it. So my heart goes out to you if you clicked on this video because you are dealing with infertility. I am with you. And this is my first video of 2021, so Happy New Year, and I will see you next time.